got a little playground to play with. We are going to be testing, I am going to be testing Christmas gift. What? They're brand new. I don't want to set them on this. FPV3, those are my other batteries. Goggles N3 and the Neo. It's not going to be anything crazy, but this park is usually empty because the bigger one is that way. Got some gaps, got some things to maybe practice in orbit. First 2 flights outdoors with the Goggles N3 complete. And is there any marks on my face? It feels very heavy right here on the nose, and I think you can see some marks. Also was wearing a toque, which actually felt a lot better on the back of my head, like a little bit of support. This isn't a review of any of those things like in depth. This is just my first flight with it. The flight characteristics are awesome. In the normal mode, that's all I flew today. Main complaint with the Neo is the lack of SD storage. I would fly my 3rd pack, but it's getting busier here. I want to fly at the playground, which is even busier. And my first flight, I wanted to record the whole flight, and to Neo's credit, it flew for such a long time that I basically entirely filled up my SD card just flying that one flight. And now this battery is about to die. So all things considered, all in, very happy. Here's the full unbroken flight of my long flight. As I talk through it, you can see what a true battery will get you outdoors. It's like 5 degrees here in BC. And what else am I trying to say? Here's the unedited flight in normal mode. That's what I wanted to say. In normal mode, and you'll see what you can get with it. I'm going home to warm up. Enjoy. Let's go for first flight outdoors. Man, always nervous. Motors are up. And then that's record. We're recording. We are in normal mode. And we're off. Okay. Feeling good so far. Oh, my heart rate is just like immediately spiked, and I don't know why. It's a very low risk setting. I'm not doing anything crazy. Maybe it's because I think I'll want to do something crazy. The reason I got the Neo again, or the reason I got the Neo and got into FPV again, is I want to do cinematic flying. I'm not really crazy into the freestyle and busy flip like crazy kind of stuff, but I want to do like home tours and things like that. And this is a great way to practice and get into it again, especially after some time. And it's so small, regulations are great. I do have my, let's try and gap this. I do have my basic pilot license, so I am certified and I can fly drones legally. This is great because it's sub 250 being in Canada. Being in Canada, the sub 250 really opens up a lot of opportunities, especially for the FPV side of things. And one of the things that intrigued me was the fact that this can do everything. You can do cinematic, you can do freestyle. That was really close. You can do the freestyle if you wanted. And when I flew this around a couple times without any goggles, I was disappointed because they use cropped image sensors to stabilize the footage, which I lost the ability to take certain angles and views that I wanted to capture. And someone, I have no idea who, I don't remember, they said that when you have the goggles on, it opens back up to the 4:3 aspect ratio as opposed to the 16:9. And so I immediately put it on my Christmas list. Let's bring it back. And it's been amazing. And this 4:3 is so far really nice. We'll see. I haven't really explored image stabilizing software, so that's the next kind of thing on my list. Let's see, how do I look? Yeah, the goggles are nice. They face down like that, and it looks kind of funny on the head, to be honest, but it is a very natural way to look. Your eyes naturally sit down, so it does make it very easy to a very natural look. You're not straining yourself at all. What are we at? 78% battery. Still got a lot of battery. Yeah, so I'm interested in trying to hit gaps and fly cinematic through places and showcase homes and businesses. That's what I want to start doing for fun as a part-time kind of thing, to go in hand with my massage, going hand in hand with being an RMT. And I think this could be a really fun tool for that. Its coloring isn't like the best, great standard one. Eventually, if the stars align, I want to get the Avata 2, which everything pairs that I have. And that's kind of my plan here. But so far, very smooth 4-minute flight. Very easy. Very simple. The control is great. 16, 15, 18 satellites, so we're really stable. And then I think when I crop it and put it through some stabilizers, it'll be even better. Make sure my backpack is still there. Good. Yeah, I hooked my backpack there. Yeah, see, I have no idea how close I am to myself. Let's try an orbit. It's been a long time since I've tried something like this. Okay. Get facing it. Get facing it. Okay. Maybe a little close. Let's back up a bit. It's all about matching the sticks. Let's back up a bit. Okay, not bad. What are we at? Still 67% battery. This is incredible. I'm 5 minutes into the flight and still doing great with battery. Can we hit this one? Yep, okay. And this thing handles so smooth. Granted, I'm not trying any manual mode yet. That's my check today. No manual mode, because the couple times I tried it at home, inside, it was not a disaster, but do not feel confident enough to do that outside yet, especially with what I've heard about the Neo with flyaways recently. But I think some of those flyaways have to do with when you're not controlling with the remote. I think with the remote things are pretty good. But this is me in normal mode, just cruising. I think I'm recording in the goggles as well, so I'll be able to show both aspects of it. And let's try a zoom in on the playground, fly right through the house. No stopping. Yeah, nice. Smooth. We're not going to venture too far. I don't want to upset anyone. I don't feel like dealing with any unhappy people today. Through the bridge. Yeah, this is pretty slick. What do we got here? Pretty nice. I remember the first goggles I had some fat shark box goggles, and they were good, but the image quality and the transmission was all analog, not digital, which I believe this is. But I remember getting very dizzy, and I'm not feeling dizzy yet. Granted, it's in normal mode and I'm flying very slow, but it's feeling pretty stable as well. 20 satellites, 51%. This is incredible battery. There's a there's a level in Liftoff that's a playground, and I was playing it, practicing for this, especially actually over there. You can't see it, but over there is an even better playground to fly in. Let's see what happens here. FPV, we're going to set you all the way down, which I can do that way. Oh, that's up. And then let's get some of this. So this is probably scarier because I have to make sure that I'm above everything. Yeah. As time goes, that's a dream of mine. That building right there has some perfect gaps for this guy. But we are nowhere near that yet. Okay. So I'm clear overhead here. Let's put myself back down. And then let's go like right on top. Okay. Gimbal, yep, I know. And then we're gonna just come back down and spin. There's a little bit of shake to it, but overall pretty sweet, pretty slick. And then if I reverse that, that'll be pretty cool. Okay. Just heard someone behind me. My backpack's still there, right? Yep, good. Maybe I'll sit up there for the next pack. Okay, let's go through here. Make sure there's nobody coming. I think the mic should have picked that up. Pretty cool. I still have 35% left, and I am at 10 minutes of flight time. That's insane to me. No leggy footage. See, this is, yep, nah, I want to be flying through that one day. Stay tuned for that. Who knows when that'll be. Okay. There was a bird. I wonder if it's going to get upset with me. A little shaky when we get close to the ground because I think the rotor drift, the motor wash, prop wash, that's what I'm looking for. It's pretty rough on this little guy because it's so light. What about this? Can we go through here? Stay stable. Nice. Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed. Image quality is nice. What else can I try and gap here? Oh, did I go underneath? I don't know if I did. The Neo does not like being too close to the ground. I noticed that. What? Yep, it climbs itself. I wish there was a way. So this is my complaint so far with the flying I've done indoors. When I'm in normal mode, if I get too close to the ground, it will automatically try and land. And I want to fly like underneath a coffee table or something like that, and it won't let me. And I really wish there was a way. Picking up some speed here. Oh, I really wish that there was a way to turn off those sensors and fly. Like in liftoff, they have a mode called like horizon altitude mode. So it's basically full control, but it'll let you fly at any height. Okay, returning to home. Let's bring it back before. Let's set it up here. And land. Okay, that's it. Let's stop. Okay. Oh, it's very bright. Holy smokes. Whew. Yeah, success.